Yo, 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 what up, guys? It's your boy Wrestle Flow, OG Wrestle Flow fam, what it is. We're just getting wrapped up with Revolution. Last night we saw Christian Cage come in. We saw the barbed wire death match finally happen. So first of all, guys, I would like for you to please make sure you guys share, like, big throw a thumbs like. I can't even speak tonight. Make sure you guys throw a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe. Like I say, to the WrestleFlow OG page. You know, we watched AEW Revolution yesterday. Twitter went crazy initially because we all had so many, different ways of how we kind of took this whole thing. Now, we had a lot of people disappointed with the surprise that was hyped up for about, what, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that somebody's coming. 2 weeks, I think. Somebody's coming, somebody's coming, somebody's coming, somebody's coming. We didn't know who it was. We had big guesses. A lot of people, of course, I made a video about it, as you could see in the channel, CM Punk, which I personally knew was not going to happen. No way, no shape, no form that CM Punk was going to be a part of Revolution so soon. AEW so soon is not going to happen. For all of these people, for all of you people, I'm talking to you. I am a CM Punk fan as well, but I am not a overhyped, a person who lives in his reality type of a fan of CM Punk. I didn't buy in. I did not buy into the hype. Kurt Angle, I did kind of, yes. I was like, okay, so Kurt Angle might be the surprise that Tony Khan is talking about. Maybe, yes, no, who knows? It wasn't Tony Khan. It wasn't Kurt Angle. Because I was like, why would Kurt Angle, why would Kurt Angle be throwing up promos? Wouldn't it be nice to have a surprise for a change? Pro wrestling world? No. So that wasn't the case. Then we find out the reaction we saw, the reaction we had saw last night of the mockery of the fan that we have seen over the years with the WWE, with Vince McMahon playing the fan, the pro wrestling fan, over and over and over and over and over again for years and years. That's what we saw yesterday. Christian Cage comes out. Now, Christian Cage is a big star, but is he really? He is the second fiddle to Edge, and everybody knows that. Christian, we love you and everything, but you're not a legend by any means. You were in the Attitude Era, right? With the Brood. You were part of Edge and Christian. What did you do after that? I think you were, maybe the Randy Orton storyline, or I think the best actually, we kind of remember you with a singles run in TNA at the most, So I think for Christian to be overhyped, and Tony Khan, he knows how to sell. He knows how to sell, but Tony Khan, this was a miss, but don't be making the same mistakes as TNA made. And I'll be honest with that. Now, TNA, they either got stars that were way 30 years, 20 years past their prime, or they got stars that were B plus players, C plus players, to be honest. And that was one of their big mistakes. It was like a graveyard for the WWE superstars who couldn't get, TV time anymore in the WWE. So they came to TNA. Now, are we following the same thing here? Are we trying to do the same thing here, Tony Khan? And I think that's where they're getting it messed up. Tony Khan, we actually supported AEW a lot, still do. One miss is really nothing, but this is just kind of like a little warning that, hey, if you keep doing this type of stuff, it's not gonna end well for the All Elite Wrestling. I already have a problem with Cody and the Young Bucks. Just, it's kind of obvious when they win matches because they should have never told us they were executives. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, they run the place, so of course. The Young Bucks I find really, really cheesy anyways. That's my opinion. I don't know who likes them. I don't know why they like them. I think it's like a shitty tag team with, just enough fan base to it's like you had one now you have like two Shawn Michael type of, it's just annoying. Their characters are annoying. I find their sideburns annoying. I find the leg thigh slap they do all the time, destroy the super kick, annoying. I just find the Young Bucks cheesy. I'm sorry, guys. I just find them cheesy as hell. Oh, man. Christian Cage's signing did not go well, if you guys don't know yet. Christian Cage did not go well. So a lot of the argument that people are making here is that even the Big Show is a bigger signing than Christian, which I agree with. They should have actually, what people are saying, that they should have just revealed Christian and maybe kept Big Show as a surprise, which I think makes total sense. Because the Big Show is a bigger star than Christian. Like, legit. Like, there's no arguing that. But of course, wrestling bookers just, tend to make that mistake over and over again over the years. And that's what's happened. Not to say the least that, of course, Tony Khan just overhyped this pay-per-view when it wasn't worth jack shit. The commentators suck. JR needs to retire. JR, look, you're a legend commentator, but now you suck, bro. JR, put it on record, guys. JR sucks at commentary now. Whether you guys like it or not, JR sucks. JR does not have the spark anymore. If AEW thought that they were, making a steal or, caught the big bag when they had JR, they were wrong, because JR is not the JR we saw at Raw in 1999. Half of the time JR is doing commentary, it sounds like he's falling asleep anyways. Oh, God Almighty. He says, by God Almighty, just to say it now. It doesn't have that spark anymore because it seems forced. Screw JR, bro. Get a new commentating team. Don Callis was in the last match doing commentary, and he was better than the whole three of them. Because Tony Schiavone sounds like a robot. Sting. That's all you could say, Tony Schiavone. This ain't WCW anymore, bro. I know you're happy to be on TNT and everything again, but this ain't WCW anymore. Get over it. It's been 20 years since that's happened. Get over it, Schiavone. Get over it. And don't even get me started with the guy with the mask and on commentary, because that's just a whole different story as well. Idiot. So it's just those things, man. I mean, let's see. So Christian, that was failed, overhyped. We didn't need it. They should have just revealed them. Why talk about like, oh, we have a big surprise for you. We have a big signing. We have a major signing. It's not a major signing. It's not a big signing. It's not anything. It's shit. It's hogwash. It's an oversold pay-per-view by Tony Khan. And if Tony Khan keeps making these mistakes over and over again, before you know it, it will be like what? Who was that guy, Corrigan or whatever, who bought TNA? We're going to see the GCW shit go down again. And AEW has a lot of potential, so don't waste that with this terrible stuff. That's what we complain about the WWE with. That you guys have the stars, you guys have the talent, you guys have the money. Why are you booking it so wrong? Like, if I had it, like, not saying I'm the best booker or, nobody's perfect, but still, man. Like, how, this is common sense. If you ask Tony Khan, how do you feel about Christian, we'll find out. So it's just one of those things. The barbed wire death match was some of the most overhyped piece of shit match that I have ever seen in my life. Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley did a great, great, great job with trying to, give us a good match with all the, the one-winged angel on the chair, this and that, blood, everything. They did a great job. I just found it pointless, though. You guys could have just had a hardcore match or a street fight, if you guys wanted all that. Why do you call it why do you guys call it the barbed wire death match? Because it's supposed to be something different. Per Tony Khan, the ring was supposed to blow up, this and that, and the fourth. The ring was like, all of that crap. What did we saw? A few sparklers, like his July 4th. Tony Khan, bro, like, this was terrible, dude. It was a slap in the face of the fan who you hyped up for over 2 weeks talking about, oh, this match is going to be something you've never seen before, and you're comparing it to the great Japanese death matches that's happened, and this and that. And what happened? A few sparklers went off. I mean, I don't know how you want me to respond to that, Tony Khan. What do you want me to say? It's a good match? It's the best match? It's a wonderful match? It's the best match in the earth? It's the best match in history? It's a legendary match? Should we, Tony Khan, can you give us this match next week on Dynamite again? That's what you want us to say? It's not going to happen. Because even Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley knows at the end that was a big botch. So he tried to cover it up in the after, and then you try to cover it up as well, Tony Khan, in the interview. Oh, I don't know what people expected, this and that, and the fourth. And, bro, you're just trying to cover it up. Well, I hope they cover it up now, but it was an embarrassment. It was a total embarrassment of the fan, of your hype that you built, and of the company AEW. My brother watches wrestling once in a while. He knows everything about wrestling. He's seen me grow up watching this and that. I was standing by him, showing him the match, because I was like, yo, this is going to be some crazy stuff, bro. Like, wait till you watch this. He laughed at me at the end when he saw the sparklers go off. He's like, what? He's like, get that out of here, man. This is what Tony Khan is doing? The Jacksonville Jackasses, this is what they're doing? This is what they're producing? This is the type of overhype that they're creating and then letting the fans down? So it's just one of those things, man. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments section, guys. What do you guys feel about AEW Revolution? Christian Cage coming, the barbed wire death match. Do you think it was overhyped? Did you like the pay-per-view? Do you think $50 is too much for this piece of crap? What do you think? What do you think should happen? People are mad. They paid $50 for this pay-per-view, and this was crap. At least when we pay $10 a month with the WWE Network, as much as we hate the WWE Network, at least at the end of the day, as shitty the pay-per-view is, you're like, yo, it's only $10 out of my pocket. It's not no $50 with a bunch of sparklers that we were lied to about. This is not the end of the AEW as people are claiming. It's okay, it happens. But I think this was just a few different blunders that happened in one pay-per-view. And Tony Khan was responsible for all of it. Trust me, if he did not overhype this, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We would have just been like, okay, cool. But just because he overhyped the shit out of this pay-per-view, this is a major conversation over Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. Because people expected more of AEW and Tony Khan. And if Tony Khan is doing all these blunders, this and that, he's making his own company look bad. So, alright guys, that's all I had to say about this. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about AEW Revolution, the barbed wire death match, Christian Cage signing. I will be live during Raw tonight. We have a match with Bobby Lashley and The Miz. It's going to be a rematch for the title, guys. So let's see what happens with that. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And yeah, guys, make sure you guys throw a big thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think. And WrestleFlow Fam OG, I will see you in a bit. Subscribe, y'all.